Hello everybody, welcome to Quality Sewing and Vacuums. How do I? My name is Andrea and I am so excited to be with you today to go over how to make a tassel for your bag, for your keyring, anywhere you want to put them. These are so fun, so simple. You can make them really quickly for a gift for somebody, or you can just start it. It's one of those projects that you can start and finish and be happy that you finished a project, right? So let's get started. The first thing that we're going to need when you make a tassel, today we're going to be using pleather. We have a couple of these in stock here at Quality Sewing. We have this beautiful red croc and the platinum vinyl in these little shortcuts. I really like these ones because they're 54 inches wide, so you can make like a handle out of them. So we've got those ones. And then you can also make your tassel out of cork. Or actually, I was noodling on making one out of clear vinyl with like sparkles. We'll have to try that. If you try it, make a little note down there. Anyways, this one is cork. It's got little houses on it, and this one is turquoise. Today, I wanted to do this, the platinum one, because it's so shiny and so fun. So this is like Christmas. We're going to open it right up and get started. How about that? Oh, okay. So I'm going to stick that tape over there. On the back of this pleather that I have, it's kind of fluffy, kind of like it's got some batting on the back. And so we're going to need a marker. Today we're going to use the Choco Liner marking pen, I think it's called. I'm not really sure exactly what it is. We'll call it a pen, but it has this little tiny wheel in it. And I love how when you draw on it, the wheel moves, and so you can get some really nice lines when you use it. And then they just kind of disappear. So it works really well when you're going over all the fluffy on the back there. Okay, the first thing that we need to do is we need to measure out the width of our tassel. And you want to have your tassel 3 inches wide. Pull that down here. 3 inches wide, and then you can make it as long as you want. But as long as it's 3 inches wide, that's going to help it roll up and fit inside the little cap that we have. Let's even up. I'm going to put my measurement right there, and I'm going to straighten up this edge right here. I'm going to bring my ruler right here. We're using the Quilter Select ruler. I love that it has the grippy on the back of it. That just makes it so easy for holding things in place. Okay, just like that, we're gonna get that piece out of there and make it nice and even here. We're gonna bring this over here. And look, my ruler is 3 inches wide. How convenient, right? Okay. Just like that, we've got our 3-inch wide. I'm going to turn it over this way so there's no markings. We've got 3 inches wide here. And the next thing that you want to do is you want to measure down 1/2 of an inch. I'm going to take my ruler here. We're going to go down 1/2 an inch, just like that. And I'm going to take my little Choco Liner with that little rotating wheel inside, and it's going to grab all that in there, and I'm going to get this perfect line. Oh, how I love, oh, that is so nice. Look at that. That line is so perfect, so fine and perfect. And it doesn't like other chalk that I've used in the past. It just kind of goes all over the place. But this one, I love how fine that is. Okay. The next thing that we want to do is you want to decide how long you want your tassel. Now, if you're going to do a tassel, you might as well do something really fun and crazy. So let's just leave it the whole length on there. Well, no, we'll cut off a little bit. We will make it, how long do we want it? Let's do 6 inches. 6? 7. Let's do 7. That sounds great. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm measuring from my chalk line down, and that's going to be the length of my tassel. Right like this. Got a little bit off, not much. Okay. Ooh, that's going to be a great tassel. Now, if you want to do different colors, let's say you have like a sports team or a school team that you really want to support, you can do half and half. You can make one half one color and one half the other color, and you just roll it together. And I'll show you how you roll it together. But anyways, options. There's all kinds of fun things that you can do with this. Now, what we're going to do is you can make these anywhere from 1/4 of an inch or 1/8 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch wide. Let's do 1/8 of an inch and make it totally fun and fringy. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to measure out that 1/4 of an or 1/8 of an inch, and I went all the way up to the line right there. Notice that I'm using my 28mm Quiller Select here. I'm using the small one because I found that when I use my small rotaries, I can get more of an accurate line, like a cutting up to my line where I want to go up there. It's easier to see where I'm stopping than the larger rotaries. Okay, so keep in mind that you can go up to the line. You can go over the line a little, but just make sure that you don't cut all the way through. So you can get up to the line. If you go past it a little bit, it's okay. Okay, we're going to keep going. Go to this next one. And we just cut. Okay, so maybe for the sake of time, we're going to do a little bit bigger of one. We'll do the 1/4 of an inch to finish it out, just so you can get the idea. Okay, stay there. Go up to that line. And the grippy on the back of the ruler is really sticking to the little fuzz there on the back of my pleather. So I think it would be really cool. I was envisioning doing a clear tassel with some of the clear vinyl that we have, and I think that would be totally fun to do too. Really fun, really different. We've got some glitter vinyl. All right, we're almost there. Almost there. Almost there. I'm just going to kind of eyeball this now, just for the sake of time of getting this done. One more right there. That's good enough. Okay, we got it. All right, I'm going to close that up. Always make sure that you close it. Okay, so I've got all of my little fringes cut right there. The next part of this that we want to do is we want to get out our glue. And this is OTIF 909. Is that the right way? There we go. Making sure I'm holding it the right way. This is a permanent adhesive glue right here. And we're going to need to poke a little hole in the top here. I've got my stiletto right here. Poke a little hole, open it up right like that. Okay. And we're going to, it's coming right out. And we're going to put a little glue right in this top 1/2 inch area. Right like so. Okay. And then we're going to roll this really tightly. And here is where you could do the 2 different colors. You could do 1.5 inches of one color and then roll on the second color. See, like if that was the first one, the first section, that could be one color, and then you would add the second half on right here. Let's see if I rolled it tight enough. Right like so. Okay. And I've got my little thing that looks like a little jelly roll or a cinnamon roll. I'm going to put another little dollop right on the top right there. I'm going to put the lid on. And I'm going to let that kind of cure for a second. While we're doing that, We have two different colors of our tassel caps right now. We have them in nickel and gold. Today we're using gold because I thought it would be really fun and shimmery with the platinum there. Okay, so I'm going to set those aside. Oh, and they come with two tassel caps. Look at how nice those are. That's some nice hardware. What I like about this set is it also comes with a little screw. And I'll show you how to use that here in just a minute. So we're going to go ahead and put our little cap on right like that. Oh, that was perfect. We did it just high enough. And I'm going to kind of squish it in there real nice and tight. And I'm going to turn it until I find a little hole. There's a little hole right here. And I'm going to take my awl. It's just a sharp instrument. And I'm going to push it down into the hole right there. I still have some glue on there, so that's going to be even better. It's so great. Okay. Make a little hole. So the little screw that comes with it will be more successful. And I've got a teeny tiny Phillips head screwdriver, the one with the little crisscross in it. And I'm going to put that in there. A lot of these little tiny screwdrivers are already magnetized, so luckily those little things will stick right to it. And then we're just going to screw that right in there. And then not only is the glue going to hold the tassel in place, but this little screw is also going to hold it in place so that doesn't come out. These are really tiny. Almost there. Almost got it. Here we go. Woohoo! There it is. Ooh, look how fun that is. Now you can also, if you want to cover up this whole area right here, you can take a little piece. It's a little bit smaller than 1/2 an inch. You can take a little piece of your pleather, like so. I'll show you here. We'll cut a little piece that's a little bit less than 1/2 inch. Right about right there. Boop, just like that. Oh, maybe it was a little bit bigger than 1/2 inch. We'll cut it a little smaller, how about that? Boop, right there. You can really make it whatever size you want to. It's up to you. Okay, so if I wanted to add like a little piece right here in the middle, I absolutely can. Oh, and apparently I need to like measure it and make sure it goes all the way around, but this was just a little scrap I had sitting there. So anyways, you get the idea. You can put more glue on there and you can glue around the edge so you can have more of a finished look to your tassel right there. But how fun is that? Oh, that is so fun. And then you can add it to your bag, your purse. These are fun, easy gifts to make. And like I said, if you wanted to do 2 different colors, like obviously you wouldn't put these 2 colors together, but you know what I mean. You can add and do these out of cork as well. So that is all that it takes to make yourself a fun tassel. That it's fun, it's easy, and you can make a ton of them. We have a question. Tanya says, can this be...
I think this could be an addictive...
Oh, it looks fun to make. Yes, it is an addictive habit. You just get going. You're like, well, that doesn't take very much fabric at all. You can actually make these with scraps. If you are working on a purse project or a bag project, like this little piece right here would do like the bottom of a bag and handles. And then there's like, you only need like a little scrap piece to make yourself a matchy tassel to go with your bag. So anyways, thanks for joining me here today. I hope you have a tassel-tastic day. Thank you.